So, one of the questions I got on the website is, what are my chances of getting my Canada study visa approved? Well, I can't really answer that straight because there are so many factors that affect this question. And some of the factors include Canada's immigration experience with previous international students. Previously there was a very huge influx of international students into Canada. You have students coming all the way from India, Pakistani, Nigerians, Ghanaians, all over the world wanted to go to Canada because Canada looked like the new America. So everybody wanted to go there. And their immigration system at the time was quite easier to, they were not really scrutinizing so many documents, and people were able to go with just a few documents. So because of this situation, it made study visa very, very accessible. At the time, I could give you maybe 90%. This is around from 2021, 2022, 2023. Getting a study visa to Canada was quite very attainable and much more easier than we have it now. So in 2024, when Canada found out that a lot of people will come into the country and claim they want to study, but right there at the port of entry, they will claim asylum, then they introduced what is called PAL, the Provincial Attestation Letter, where you needed to have approval from the province to come and study in Canada. And after the introduction of that, every individual study applicant that is planning to live or study in Canada had to have three basic documents. You must have your LOA, which is the letter of acceptance. You must have your PAL, which is the provincial attestation letter, and you must have your receipts to show that you've at least deposited some amount of money for your school fees. So, getting back to your question, what are my chances of getting my Canada study visa approved right now? I will give you like a 70%. Um, if you are able to get your PAL, your LOA, and a deposit receipt, and if you have a good proof of fund or an account statement that shows that you can fund your education in Canada. Now, if your bank statement is not original, definitely you don't stand a chance. But luckily, right now, Canada has provided other means for sponsoring your education. You have the GIC, which is the Guaranteed Investment Certificate. You can opt for that if you don't really have enough proof of funds. And there are also many Canadian banks and investment banks that can help you sponsor your education in Canada. So if you're able to get those two things right, then your chances can be well over maybe 70 to 75%. So you can still send in your questions to www.liliesglobal.com.ng, and my phone number still remains 08035571705. Thank you.